Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Turn it up.
What you're about to hear may cause your speakers to explode.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the field.
Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse, and welcome to another episode of the Warehouse Acid Test. Angie Moon is back, and we are taking a look at the band The Ventures. It's not psychedelic, but it's definitely 60s. All right, we want to hear from you in the chat. Let's do it.
Grant is trying to change the world one track at a time. Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the field.
Hey, it's Sunday morning here in the States, and of course it's afternoon in the UK. Angie Moon is back. Angie, how are you? Uh-oh, I'm not sure she can hear me. Can you hear me? Is it space-time continuum issue? Oh, no. We could have a space-time issue. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Setting problem?
Okay, yeah, I think my internet's acting up right now, but I think it's fine.
Okay, cool. Well, Angie, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. How's everything going? You ready to talk some ventures?
Yes, yeah, I'm happy to talk about them. I find that the early 60s is definitely an underrated time of music, and that was the time of rock instrumentals, and what better group to start with for a bit of rock instrumentals than the Ventures?
100%. Yeah, this band grew out of, they formed in like 1958 in Tacoma, Washington by Don Wilson and Bob Bogle. Of course, people always think that these guys were a surf band, but they were really just a rock instrumental band, even though they did put out, well, we'll look at it. They did cover some surfing songs. I mean, they did Hawaii Five-0 theme. We're going to check that out. But this band sold a lot of records, influenced a lot of musicians. You listen to a lot of those guitar players back in the day, they would listen to the Ventures records. So, first track, what are we going to listen to? Angie, what should we start out with? Walk, Don't Run?
So that was their very first hit back in 1960. So this episode of the show is going to be a large, just variety of songs from a whole decade. So we're starting in 1960 and we're going to end in 1969. And I think this is a really strong start here with Walk, Don't Run. Just an iconic instrumental.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people may think that this was an original track, but this was originally a cover. Original was done by Johnny Smith in 1954. So if you ever go back, I went out and I looked that up just to hear what it sounded like. And it was just a jazz track, Johnny Smith's jazz. And I'm going, wow, well, I wonder why the Ventures even decided to do this, but everybody now thinks this is the definite version. So let's play it. We do want to hear from you.
They're just great at covers in general. That's the thing. They don't do a whole lot of just originals, but they definitely know how to do a great cover. And I appreciate that so much.
100%. All right, let's play Walk, Don't Run. We want to hear from you in the chat. You'll probably go, oh yeah, I know that song. All right, everybody, here we go. Everybody in the chat's been talking about Ventures in Space. This is the CD that I've got. It's like a two-first, got Telstar and Ventures in Space. I would go to... We didn't pick anything off of this record. I probably should have, but...
I think it's just because Telstar, it's just the definitive version is the Tornadoes. It was a Joe Meek composition, and he was sued, and he never made any money from it in his lifetime, and it really did a number on his just mental health. That and his arrest in 1963 for being gay. It was just... He was accused of plagiarizing Telstar from a film called La Marche d'Austerlitz.
But
a French movie, and it wasn't like a globalized world back then, so he could have absolutely have come up with it himself without like ever hearing that. Like, you know, a lot of things are so coincidental in rock and roll. Like a lot of things were developing at the same time, contemporary.
Yeah. Sydney, I think you probably have heard it in the movie. Pipeline. Yes, Pipeline.
Shantays is what I think of when I hear that song.
Yep. Piper says, growing up near Tacoma, these guys have tracks that are part of the soundtrack of my life. Awesome. God darn it. This is awesome. All right. But, you know, this Walk Don't Run's iconic. I mean, Jesus, what more can we say about it? Not much. Perfidia, 1961. That's the next track we're going to listen to. Let me get up the graphic.
Oh, yeah, that was originally a track in Spanish. So, yeah, we're going international here with this one. It's another great instrumental from the early 60s.
This is 1961. This is great. A lot of surf bands have recovered this track as well. I don't know. Let's just play it. We're just hanging out. Let's do it. If I can find my button. Where's my button? There it is. All right. I hope this isn't an indication of what the day is going to be like. All right, here we go. Perfidia, let us know what you think.
Yeah, they had a huge following in Japan. Huge following. Like, I interviewed a musician who was based in Japan but originally from the UK, and he was like, yeah, Ventures are a huge influence on me. This period they were still playing Fenders, so they still sound very Fendery. This live in Japan CD, which was this 1965, they're playing the Mosrites in here. You know what's incredible about this is that it's just them on stage playing with these Mosrites, and if anybody knows anything about Mosrites, that the impedance of the pickup is very high. There were a lot of windings on the pickups, so Mosrites would distort easily and would overdrive the amps. And all the tracks on here are basically the Ventures, balls to the wall. I'm going to use that term. I mean, the amps are all overdriven. And man, if you have not heard this, if you have not heard Ventures live in 65 in Japan, you've got to hear it. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I mean, plus these guys are real good guitar players, great musicians. And when they play it live, it's just got this certain energy. Go check out Live in Japan. That's probably my favorite thing. Breakfast with Grant and Angie. Yeah. Let's see what else is happening in the chat. The Wizard's here. Wizard, nice to see you. Do appreciate everybody tuning in early. It's early, but hey, what the hell? It's a nice way to spend your Sunday morning for an hour. Angie, what do we have next? What do we have?
Okay,
what did you pick?
It's a really special one and just means just a lot in general. It's just like such an iconic one. This one, like a lot of people will say that a lot of the first like fuzz guitar songs were like, oh, you really got me. But I'm like, no, this is 2 years before You Really Got Me.
Yeah.
It's the 2000 Me, and it was played at John Belushi's funeral. It is incredible. Like this instrumental is probably one of my favorites easily because of that fuzz guitar. I am just so addicted to fuzz guitar, and I have a whole playlist.
Yeah, this originally, I need to explain something because the album that I showed is like one of those comps that came out in like 1967. This is iconic, like Angie said, because this originally came out in 1962. It was a non-LP single, so it was included on comps later. But yeah, this is probably one of the first uses of fuzz guitar. I mean, we always mention, what would be the first thing? You really got
Rumble,
me.
Link Ray. Link Ray was 58. Yeah.
Yeah, but still.
But it was like
guitar.
a DIY style. That's the thing. Like Rumble by Link Ray was very DIY, while this one I think is using a fuzz box.
Yeah, early one, probably a Maestro. I don't know. Let's play it, but this is early, kids.
This is so ahead of its time. You're gonna love it.
All right, let's play it. All right, here we go. No, we did play. We did play Wipeout.
As for Tequila, I think a really good version of it is Wes Montgomery's. I absolutely love Wes Montgomery's version of Tequila. That was really good.
I guess it fades out. I couldn't remember. Yeah, this is parts 1 and 2, so this is both of them.
Oh, this is part 2! Yeah! Yes!
Yeah, I put them both on here, but I didn't realize, I forgot that it faded out.
That's one of my favorite things about like funk, and it's really cool to hear in like instrumental rock, like the part 2.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
No deadly beat here. I guess you're not both deadly beat.
Yeah, that's Mel playing drums on that. There, a little bonus, the 2,000-pound bee parts 1 and 2, kids, just for your enjoyment. But one of the earliest fuzz boxes on this track. Yeah. The whole Frat House thing, though, I think they started to use that when Animal House came out, and then they started, that started that whole craze with that soundtrack and all those bands that appeared on there. I think that's when it started, but I don't know if it's a real genre.
It's like classic rock. Is it a real genre or is it just a radio format?
I have no idea. I don't know. I know that Rhino put out a comp, maybe a couple of comps back out in the day of frat rock. So maybe they coined the term, but I thought it all started like when Animal House, the film, was out. They did a bad...
Yeah, they've done a version of it, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
The Who also did a version of it, too.
Mm-hmm. On Ready, Steady, Who.
Yeah.
I would grow into Ventures and other surf bands. So many great stuff. Great all year long. Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of surf comps. Well, I've got a lot of surf. I've done a surfing listening party before. How did No Heavy 70 bands cover these guys?
For real, though, like, I've seen people say that surf rock is like, metal, but with less distortion.
Well, there's some YouTube videos where they take it and that's really all it is metal without the distortion. Makes you want to shout. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in this morning. It is early, but hey, it's something to do for a little bit. The Animal House thing makes sense. Interesting. That's just when I remember it starting to take off. The Ventures band were too old to be in a frat party. Yeah. Oh, Keith Moon did love the Ventures. Dream Theater. Wants Dream Theater convert. No. Covet. No. Leave Dream Theater away from the Ventures. All right. Angie, what do we have up next?
We have Pipeline. I know that some people have been talking about Pipeline in the chat, so here it is.
Here we go. Pipeline. This is off Surfing. So this is also a great one. Is it as good as Ventures in Space? Damn close. All right, here we go. Let's play Pipeline, kids. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Just when I remember it coming around, early 80s.
I think the shadows sort of matching us. also did a version, and the guy did all those guitar books in the early 60s.
Kinda.
That one was based on the Incredible Bongo Band version in 1973, I think.
There you go. Surf perfection. Even the Ventures version's great. The Shantae's version, though, of course, is the best version, but of course it's the version. So anyway, Webb has never surfed. A little bit of trivia from Webb. He is not surfed. Either is Sydney. All right, cool. Al Channel surfs. That's about all I do. The drum break in Apache by Jim Gordon is epic.
Oh, that's somebody I wrote about in my book, Jim Gordon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Killed his mother.
He killed his mom.
Had the voices. I guess he was, got a little out of hand by that time.
Oh, yeah. That story was just really sad.
All right, cool. Well, anyway, surfing. Good. What do I have? I've got the Japanese import that's got the mono mix and the stereo mix. When I put this together, I used the mono mix on that. We could have went stereo, but these are actually pretty good.
Oh, the Ventures are great.
The Ventures are so popular. You know, you go like on Discogs or just look up their discography. There's all these CDs out in Japan, you know, from the Ventures. They love the Ventures. All right. Wait a minute. Someone has the book. Oh, yeah. I have the book. Bringing it to work tomorrow to start it.
Oh,
all right, Tia. Good for you.
Thank you so much for your support.
Oh, that's so nice. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's keep this dog moving. We are going to, what do we have next?
We have Let's Go. I found out about this instrumental from Tony Valentino of the Standells when I interviewed him on my blog. So, yeah, it's a really catchy one. Kind of reminds me of just like cheerleaders at a stadium.
Yeah, this, I think, when I was looking at the info for this, I think this was done by the Routers in 1962. Now, I'm not sure with the Routers, but they did the original cover version. This album actually charted. It got to number 30 on the top Billboard 200. All right, let's play it. Let us know what you think. As always, kids, here we go.
Fuzz guitar there.
Yeah, this is wide stereo too. Let's Go by the Cars. I could see a connection.
Power pop, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally on the left side. Yeah, we could do an incredible string band. I've got like a lot of that stuff. Sydney's heading out for a bit. Well, Sydney, be careful. We'll see you back here later. Cool music, fun show. Thank you. I appreciate it. I dig Let's Go. I think the Cars had to listen to this. It does kind of remind me of that. What else do we have? All right. Well, we'll keep moving. We're only like halfway through it. We're about half hour in, so we're good. Uh-oh, my light just freaked out. All right. What's Angie?
Beatles cover. We got a Beatles cover.
We got a Beatles cover.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, this one's probably my favorite one that they've done.
All right.
I have this one on vinyl. I have Knock Me Out on vinyl downstairs. Found it in a charity shop here in England, so that was pretty cool.
This album cover, I think, so iconic.
Yes.
And, always since the Ventures were playing Mosrites, they're always pushing those Mosrites. They're the headstock on the cover. Let's play this. Let's see. I feel fine. All right. Here we go. Let's play it. Oh, shit. I'm having a day already. Yeah, these are definitely Mosrites.
I need to go to that Goodwill.
I never see that stuff anymore.
Yeah, here it's like you get Richard stuff.
Yeah, definitely Mosrites. Big fan of Beatles covers, but when you've got Mosrites and the Ventures together combined, I like it.
I think my favorite Beatles cover of all time, though, has to be Fanny's "Hey Bulldog." That one's incredible. Like, they do such a great job with that one.
Yeah, usually I'm just like, I don't want anybody to touch the Beatles. Just leave them as they are. Because
Trick did a decent version of Beatles songs. They did a whole like Sgt. Pepper
Day
video.
Tripper was good. When they did Day Tripper, I could get it. I like that. Oh yeah, the whole Pepper album that they did was good as a tribute. Yeah, but there's just some, I don't know. I just still think people should leave them alone. I don't know. It just drives me crazy. All right, up next, we're gonna stay on the same album, but we're gonna play Slaughter on 10th Avenue.
This one's a great instrumental. This one's really good.
This is good.
Yeah, it's a cover of a ballet. It's from a ballet.
It's from 1936, I think.
Yeah, it's just so cool. They take like an old song and then they make it, kind of fresh again. I mean, right around the same time, it's not exactly year, but same decade was 1939. Vera Lynn's "We'll Meet Again," which was basically the theme song of World War II. It took on a whole new meaning in the 60s with the Vietnam War. So you had like the Byrds and the Turtles covering it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Roger Waters referencing Vera Lynn, and Ray Davis referenced Vera Lynn as well in a song.
Let's see. Okay. All right, kids, here we are. Slaughter on 10th Avenue. Let us know what you think. Now we've got fuzz boxes and Mosrites.
Yeah.
Oh, that is hideous.
Ew.
That version of Helter Skelter, horrible.
In my opinion, there's only one good U2 song. It's like one of their very early ones that reminds me of Joy Division.
With me, if you got hand claps on your record, you're halfway there. Yeah, it's true. You got to have hand claps, especially on all this stuff. Tia says the only U2 songs I like are "I Will Follow."
That's the one. "I Will Follow"
Two
is
Hearts.
great. That one's great.
My favorite U2 album though is "War." I like the whole thing. That's my favorite. I like "Boy" too. I like the early stuff, but everything up to "War" I like. It's not like I return to it a lot, but, you know. "I Will Follow" is fantastic, you have to admit.
Yeah, it's like Joy Division. I just love it.
Yeah, it's so freaking good. All right, well, we're moving through. We're in 1964, kids, and you have to realize, like we were talking about, the Ventures put out like 4 albums a year back then. You know, there are tons of records. Like Byron was saying, he goes to Goodwill and he doesn't buy any because there's always tons of them there. Oh, yeah. Good. Thank you. Please, everybody, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't. Pick up Angie's book. Angie, you're still writing. Are you still working on your new book? How's it going?
Yeah, so I'm doing book reviews right now. So I've reviewed a book by Martin Barr of Jethro Tull, and I reviewed a book about Graham Parker recently. And I have another book about Jethro Tull that I'm reviewing at the moment. But yeah, there's just so many side quests I'm going on while I'm still working on this next book. And it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
All right, good. Keep up the good work. Great thing is you can still get Ventures records pretty cheap. That's true. How about Rick Springfield's early band Zoot doing Eleanor Rigby? Have you heard that, Angie?
I have not heard it.
Actually, it's okay. I want to get some Zoot stuff. Zoot was great. I just don't have any of it. And if you're trying to get that stuff, mostly it's only available like in Australia, and it's kind of expensive. But Zoot was a great band. Rick Springfield was the guitar player. Angie is only 19. Oh, look at you, Pookie.
Oh, yeah, I've been that old for what, a decade now?
Well, for a while. I'm not going to tell you how long it's been since I've been 19. Zoot doing Dear Prudence. There you go. All right, well, let's keep this dog moving.
I've seen the Banshees also did a good version of Dear Prudence. That's also really good.
Oh, now see, there are that is a great version. That's got Robert Smith on it. Yeah, I accept
Love
that.
Susie and the Banshees.
I accept that. All right, because now we are in 1966. We're going to do Summer in City, which you know is a Lovin' Spoonful cover. Angie, you picked this. What was it about this?
I think it's just, I like the instrumental versions. I've heard of it, and this one's just really good.
Now, this didn't chart or anything. I'm not sure if this was a single, or I doubt it. It probably was just an album cut. Let's go ahead and play it. Let us know what you think. As always. Let me see. Where is it? Somewhere in the city. All right, let's do it. Oh, that's not it. That's it. I really should put my glasses on so I can see. Listen to the guitars on this. They've even got the car sounds on here. Yeah. There's no jackhammers. In all honesty, that's not that far off from the Lovin' Spoonful version. I mean, there's no jackhammers, but other than that, or vocals, but it's good. It's a perfect Ventures Day. Thank you, Yvonne. 100%. I dig it. I love the guitar sound on that. So I obviously can tell those are Mosrites, but not pushed quite as hard. So I like it. Pookie's given this a 9. Jay's with us today. It's all good. All right, let's keep moving. We've got another. What do we got next, Angie?
We've got Secret Agent Man. So it's the TV album.
Yeah, this is the TV album. It's sometimes called Batman. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but Discogs calls this just The Ventures. And so we're in 1966. Another great track. What was it about this that you wanted to share this with the class today, Angie?
Just felt like doing something a bit different from like the Batman theme, and I just like this one.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I vibe with it. That's 99% of why I pick tracks.
Joe Jackson, Jukebox is coming in. Joe Jackson, the live version of Fools in Love transforms into Summer in the City. Outstanding. Hella bass. The Canadian band, the Stampeders, did a good version too. We're turning Webb on to the Joe Jackson version. All right, let's just keep going. Pookie, you were right. The Jam and the Who did the Vatman theme. Yep. All right, let's play it. Let's see. Here we go. And don't forget the Devo version. Come on. That's 6-string bass right there. Yeah, Goldie, yeah, 100%. TV themes are always big fun. And just to have a whole album of like TV themes, that's cool. And this is probably the first time they ever did this in rock and roll, I would imagine. Someone mentioned, John said, I believe Glenn Campbell played in the Ventures at one time. I wouldn't be surprised if he just played that 6-string bass lick on this song. John Patterson weighing in. Angie Moon resembles a young Susanna Hoffs. Look at you.
Oh, cool.
Very nice. The Prisoner and McGowan was a great show, too. All right, cool. I dig it. Totally, it was excellent. All right, let's keep going. We are up to, oh my gosh, where are we on time? We're perfect. Hawaii Five-0 theme. We're going to jump to 1969. And this is iconic. Angie, what can you tell us about Hawaii Five-0?
It's just a great theme. I've never watched the show, but this was the song I first thought of when I went to Hawaii, and I was like, okay, I got to make a compilation of video clips I take in Hawaii and then just set it to this. So I have it on my Instagram somewhere.
Yeah, this actually on the Billboard Hot 100 got to number 4, Cashbox number 6. This record was certified gold. This is one of the biggest hits of the late 60s. I mean, you're probably thinking, wow, the Ventures in the late 60s with a big hit. Well, that's what they did. It was a great track. Let's go ahead and play it. You've probably heard it, but you might not have heard it lately. So, all right, here we go. Ventures with Hawaii Five-0.
Come down, yeah.
We did not play Sleepwalk.
Great instrumental from the 50s, Sleepwalk, Phantom Johnny and Mason. That's the one that inspired Fleetwood Mac's Albatross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can really hear the similarity when you hear them back to back.
the ending on it. Wizards coming in. Yeah, super love for the theme of Hawaii Five-0. The original series I like better than the upgrade of today's. 100%. Grant, are these guys still sucking air? Pookie, what a way to put that. You mean, are they still alive? What the hell?
Most of them are dead. Everybody is. I don't know.
I don't think any of them are alive.
No.
Oh, no. I think they've all passed away. 1969, a very good year, just saying. Webb, Mel's drumming. You're a drummer. Where would you rate Mel on a scale from 1 to 10 as a drummer? I think the guy probably could play anything. I mean, he reminds me of Hal Blaine. In high school, I had a teacher named Dan McGarty. The guy was an eccentric and high-strung. He would lose it when kids yelled, "Book 'em Dano." Is that Mark Farner? Is that Mark Farner lingo? Oh, I should know that. No, I did not know that. All right, we have a bonus track for everyone. Angie fitted in. This is actually an early track, but I think it's good. This is going back to 1961, and this was on the album Another Smash. This is a song from 1948. What made you want to add Ghost Riders in the Sky, Angie?
I think I've just seen a lot of people getting into kind of like cowboy kind of stuff. Like that seems to be really popular now in the vintage community. So I was like, oh, we got to have something cowboy. And well, it's not my favorite aesthetic. I do love the sound of like cowboy kind of music.
Spaghetti Western type of, you like that. Yeah, I get it. Webb said that Mel was a solid drummer, a 9 out of 10. Nice. Those rock drummers play jazz. Well, you know, so did Bill from Sabbath. He was a jazz drummer. Tasty Licks too. I think it gives him that swing. You know, 9 makes sense. Cowboy, hell yes.
I think Avery does music. Charlie Watts like jazz music. Who else like jazz? Oh, well, names are escaping my head.
It's early. Well, not for you, though. It's 3 o'clock.
No.
It's 3 o'clock where you are. I can barely function.
Oh, boy, 3 p.m.
Oh, things are getting out of hand. Charlie Watts, another good example. All right, kids, let's play it. Here we go. Ghost Riders.
Bill Bruford from Yes. He really likes jazz.
Oh, yeah. Well, Bruford, top notch.
Yeah.
Yep, the cat could swing and slam, according to Jukebox Cowboy. All right, here we go. Ghost Riders in the Sky. Let us know what you think. Here we go.
Oh, those twangy guitars.
That's definitely a jazz master.
The Shadows did a disco version of this song in the 70s, and late 70s, I believe.
I want to hear the whole riff done on a 6-string bass. That's what I want to hear. Go even lower. Key change. Those are strings. Yeah, I remember back in the day when the Outlaws had their version. They would play that a lot on the radio, but man, I haven't heard that in years. So there you go, kids. Another Warehouse acid test with Angie Moon. There she is in all of her glory. In all of her Susanna Hoffs glory. This is verging into 101 string psychedelic territory. You know what? You do have a point, Jukebox, because think about it. This is 1960, 1961. It's kind of psychedelic, to be quite honest. You're right. Oh, Yvonne loves this music. Makes him warm. Well, it's good, Yvonne. Glad we were able to make your day.
I especially need to feel warm because it's cold here, or I get cold really easily. It's not that cold in all. It
was kind of warm here in Ohio yesterday. Imagine if Eddie Van Halen recorded these Venture songs.
Yeah. That would be amazing.
I'm surprised David Lee Roth didn't make Eddie play something like that. Well, he practically did. Just another Sunday at the Warehouse. 100%. I have a lot to tidying up to do. I have to get ready for tonight's listening party. So anyway, tonight's listening party, 8 o'clock, there's no theme. It's just playing stuff.
Freeform.
It's freeform. Well, kind of. It's all predetermined, but it's kind of freeform when I pull it together. Thank you so much for the music. You're welcome. There you go. Exactly. Who's talking the Ventures? We are over here. Oh, here we go. Pookie wants to know if you're anywhere near Zebra Crosswalk.
No, I'm not near Abbey Road, London, so I wish I was near London because I love London.
Yep, just music. Well, you hear me yapping a little bit, but great episode. Thank you, Jukebox. Appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hopefully this show will catch on. That's the whole idea. So I don't know what we're going to be doing next week. Did we have any idea what we're doing? Or in 2 weeks.
I'd love to do the Shadows next to see their British equivalent. And it's one of the saddest things is I wish those two would have toured together. It would have been insane to see like a battle of the instrumental rock bands.
We could do Shadows.
American. Yeah, I love the Shadows.
All right, cool. All right. See how easy this is how these shows come together, everybody. What are we doing? Oh, Shadows. All right, we'll do the Shadows. All right. So you good in 2 weeks? Is that cool?
Sure.
All right, cool. See Angie back here in 2 weeks. We will be back for the Shadows. Tune in. Please like, subscribe. Anything else, Angie, you want to talk about? Anything? Books still
just
available?
My book.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
so I still have plenty of books at home if you want to buy directly through me. Otherwise, you can buy it directly. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it through a bunch of different websites. They're all linked on my website. If it's just available in a bunch of different countries, lots of different
I've been putting the links down below. So
thank you.
Please give Angie some love. Buy her book. Support her. Hey, we're just here talking music. Hopefully we turned you on.
Check out my blog as well. Like there's so many articles on there about all sorts of classic rock things. Just everything basically. So anything you can imagine. All
right, kids. We'll see you back in 2 weeks. Angie, thanks so much. The Shadows. We'll see everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.